Can cats be trained to use a specific type of automatic feeder with portion control? Cats are known for their independence and free-spirited nature. They have a unique personality that can vary greatly from one cat to another. However, when it comes to their feeding habits, some cats can be quite demanding and picky. Many cat owners struggle with finding the right balance between providing their cats with the appropriate amount of food and ensuring that they do not overeat. This is where automatic feeders with portion control come into play. Automatic feeders with portion control have become increasingly popular among pet owners in recent years. These feeders are designed to dispense a predetermined amount of food at regular intervals, allowing pet owners to regulate their cat's portion size and feeding schedule. This can be especially beneficial for cats that are prone to overeating or those that require a special diet due to health issues such as obesity or diabetes. The question arises, can cats be trained to use a specific type of automatic feeder with portion control? The answer is yes, cats can indeed be trained to use these types of feeders. However, it requires patience, consistency, and a positive reinforcement approach. When introducing a new automatic feeder to your cat, it is important to give them time to adjust to the new device. Start by placing the feeder in a familiar location where your cat typically eats. Allow your cat to approach and investigate the feeder at their own pace. It is natural for cats to be curious about new objects in their environment, so let them explore and sniff the feeder without any pressure. Next, gradually introduce the concept of the feeder by placing a small amount of their favorite food inside. This will help your cat associate the feeder with something positive, a tasty meal. Make sure to praise and reward your cat with treats or affection when they show interest in the feeder or approach it willingly. This positive reinforcement will create a positive association with the feeder, making your cat more likely to use it willingly. As your cat becomes more comfortable with the feeder, gradually increase the amount of food you place inside. This will help your cat get used to the idea that their meals will come from the feeder. It is important to note that during this training process, it is essential to monitor your cat's weight and adjust the portion size accordingly. The goal is to provide them with the right amount of food without overfeeding them. Another useful tip is to follow a consistent feeding schedule. Cats thrive on routine, so establishing a set meal time can help with training. When your cat associates the feeder with a regular feeding time, they may become more inclined to use it. Be patient and consistent with the training process, as some cats may take longer to adapt than others. It is also important to consider the type of automatic feeder you choose for your cat. There are various models available on the market, ranging from simple gravity feeders to more advanced programmable feeders. Depending on your cat's needs and preferences, you may want to select a feeder that suits their specific requirements. For example, if your cat prefers wet food, look for a feeder that can accommodate both wet and dry food. In conclusion, cats can be trained to use a specific type of automatic feeder with portion control. It requires patience, consistency, and a positive reinforcement approach. By gradually introducing the feeder, associating it with a positive experience, and following a consistent feeding schedule, your cat can learn to use the feeder willingly. Automatic feeders with portion control can be an effective tool to regulate your cat's portion size and feeding schedule, ensuring they stay healthy and maintain a balance